Welcome to the Stoic Quotient. Today's topic is the truth about relationships. Master yourself. Master love. What if I told you that the greatest conflict in your relationships, the pain, the misunderstandings, the distance doesn't come from the other person, but from you? What if the struggle isn't between you and them, but within yourself? We spend so much time looking outward, analyzing, blaming, demanding. Why won't they listen? Why don't they understand me? Why won't they change? But the Stoics knew a deeper truth. It is not what happens to us, but how we respond that defines our lives. And that applies to love. The source of our relationship struggles is not found in another's actions, but in our own expectations, attachments, and unchecked emotions. The self that craves, the self that demands, the self that seeks control over what was never meant to be controlled, another human being. But what happens when we let go of this illusion? When we take full ownership, not of them, but of ourselves? The root of friction. Desire versus acceptance. The Stoics taught that suffering comes from attachment, or another person to be different than they are. We expect love to be effortless. It is not. We expect people to understand us perfectly. They will not. We expect them to always act as we wish. They cannot. And so, when reality clashes with expectation, we suffer, we blame, we fight. But Epictetus said, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. And here is the truth. Other people are beyond our control. Their moods, their choices, their emotions are theirs, not ours to command. So why try to waste energy? Instead, a Stoic shifts their focus inward. What can I control? My reaction when I feel misunderstood, my patience when they fall short of my ideals, my ability to love without the need to possess or change. The friction in relationships doesn't come from what others do. It comes from our refusal to accept what it is. The moment we embrace reality not as we wish it to be, but as it is, we unlock a different kind of love. A love free from chains. Master yourself. Master your relationships. In this, you and your partner disagree. The old you react, anger, defensiveness, frustration. The Stoic you pauses, breathes, observes, chooses. Because, the goal is not to win. The goal is not to be controlled. The goal is to understand. Seneca said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. How often do we create pain in our own minds? How often do we assume the worst, misinterpret intentions, build walls where none were needed? True Stoic approaches love as they do life, with wisdom, patience, and discipline. Instead of demanding, they accept. Instead of reacting, they reflect. Instead of trying to control another, they control themselves. Because, in the end, the only person you are ever truly responsible for is you. Will you choose mastery? So, I ask you this. Will you keep blaming me? Keep trying to mold others to fit your desires? Or will you take the higher path? The path of inner mastery, emotional discipline, and love, without conditions. Because you cannot control them, but you can control you. And when you do, relationships transform. Not because others changed, but because you did. The power has always been within you. Now, will you use it? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification for more insightful content. Thanks for watching the Stoic